Oh, straight to the chaos. We are here. I am Where's Legit Cologne, MLH, alongside my, I guess at this point, my trusty colleagues here. Smells like Flea Spirit. I love that. It's Flea. What's up, Flea?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. Barely, but it's going. I need more caffeine. I was just telling CBF that before we got on the air. Speaking of CBF, new looks old. I think it's the opposite. I think old looks new, but
Oh,
that's just me.
that's your
Old is the
opinion. I
new
like
new.
it.
I guess. How you doing, CBF?
Boing, boing, boing. I think I'm excited for Friday, or actually Wednesday, because I get to see my sister too. So,
Yeah, that's cool.
mhm.
Anna from Canada is in chat.
Hello.
Speaking of people in chat, Brandon is here. What's up,
Hello.
Brandon? The always lovely Southern Yankee is here. Good
Hello.
SP's in the house. Who
Hello.
else are we missing here? Faded
Lovely.
Joe. Geek is here. Who else? Sandra, the good Sandra, not the fuck Sandra is here. Kells is here. What's up, Kells? Nice to have you here. Our great mod Cricket Cinema and our other great mod Buttercup is here. What's up, Buttercup? Who else do we have? I know I'm missing Breezy, the always lovely Breezy is here. What's up, Breezy? Always nice to have you here as well. Erie Forever, just smoking that sativa, high as ever. That's good. Um, what else do we got here? Steeler fans in the house. What's up, Steeler fan? Always nice to have you here. The Reddit Rockstar Beachcomber is here. I mentioned the lovely and always vivacious Anna from Canada is here. Cinderella's in the house. Cinderella. I don't do it like Becky, but you know. Cinderella, always nice to have you here. Welcome on in, everybody, to the chaos. Um, does that cat still have a chubby geek? Come on, I mean, that cat. That's not a chubby. That's a. Never mind. Tina McBride is in the house. What's up, Tina? I didn't do it with an accent today. I made it a point not to do it with that accent. I don't know why I
Are
do
you
that.
getting grief for your stupid accent?
Yeah, I know. You know, it is stupid. There's no argument there at all. Plenty to talk about today. So, I don't know if we should just start with words of wisdom or put it off for a little bit. But Slappy's still, well, he's still working on his vehicle there, ladies. I've never seen someone so dedicated to working on an RV like our pal Chumley McChumbergerton. Um, well, I guess we'll just start off with that. I mean, I think even though I'm not a mechanic, I mean, first of all, I would just hire a mechanic to do the job,
Mhm.
right? But if I were to do something, I probably wouldn't take as long as this dude to do it. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm just guessing, and I'm 100% certain that both of you ladies could probably do the job he's doing in half the time, at least. I'm guessing. What do you
Well,
think?
I'm
it's a
pretty
70.
sure I could watch a YouTube video and get her done, right?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, it's a 77. My mother knew how to work on everything before 77, and I used to watch her. So,
yeah. So nanner uh, is what I'm hearing. Yeah,
mhm.
I don't know. I just I look at these things like we all know it's a grift, right? And by the way, I mean, a lot of the main players are like nowhere to be found, right? Like there's no, of that lady who shall not be named has not been streaming anywhere or doing anything. I just find that kind of weird and strange. You know, she hit her channel. You got other main players just not, just basically taking it back. All you got left is this tiny echo chamber of nonsense, right? But that, I mean, we talked about it a long time ago, Flea, about how maybe there's something bigger going on. Like maybe all this talk of investigations and Rico and all that type of stuff. Maybe there's something to it. What do you think, Flea?
Well, we had it on good authority. Once this trial's over, there's going to be some new charges coming down the pipe. And I find it odd that they're dropping off like flies, first of all, but all kind of at the same time.
Yeah.
Who's rolling over on who right now?
Ooh, that's the
What
big.
I'm wondering.
If
Because
if you had to put money on it, CBF, if we were to venture wagers here, which I'm not a huge gambling person, but you know, I've been known to gamble a little bit in Vegas. But if we were to put wagers, who do you think would turn on who first, CBF, of all the players that we know?
Chi.
You think Chi of all of
Yep.
them?
Yep.
You think
Hasn't she been the borderline close the whole time?
Yeah. I
Mhm.
didn't even think of Chi.
Yeah.
That would definitely be one that I would think, but I actually think it would be Slappy turning everybody, just in order to save his own hide. Just giving information. But if he's the main target, right? If he's the guy at the top, but is he really the guy at the top? That's another question to ask too.
You think it could be some date in the 80s and some political affiliation?
Ooh, that could be too. Anna says, I don't know how anyone could watch him working on his RV for hours. So boring. Anna, that's a great point. That's another great point that we'll talk about today. In our discussion, we'll talk about that later for sure. It is boring. Geek says the RV will never be all right. He polluted so many things in the baseline that he's basically tainted the well. That's another good point, Geek. We'll talk about all that for sure. Amy M is in the house, says the RV needs to be quarantined. For many reasons, Amy M, for many reasons.
RFK Jr. needs to go check that out.
Oh God, yeah, it needs just lock him. Actually, if RFK Jr. got locked in with him, it'd be like a big thing. He'd make a video out of it, working out with Slappy and with all kinds of sweatiness and grossness. Liquid Silk is in the house. Oh my gosh, catch more lives when in the UK than when I'm in the USA. Happy to be here. Well, we're happy you're here, Liquid Silk. Nice to have you here, and thank you for joining. I think he's a quote silent partner, Cinderella says. Well, that's see, okay, there's a lot of people that are silent behind the scenes, some people not so silent. There's a lot of complicity to go around, Cinderella, is what we're trying to say. And I agree with Flea. I think there's more charges coming after Slappy gets done with whatever happens to him in this trial. It seems to me, listening to him in a short clip that I got, it seems that he is intent on representing himself, which I still think there's a good chance that he gets a lawyer. You know what I mean? I don't think
it's his last move.
I think that is his last move. His ultimate
to delay this trial.
Yeah. So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, before we even get into our words of wisdom, which sort of tie into this, let's
sort of.
yeah, very loosely, I mean, that's how we do things here. I mean, nothing's ever, coherent for the most part. CB, you know what I'm saying? Let's hear from our first sponsor. Are you tired of getting grease, oil, and fluids all over your own driveway? They are unsightly and expensive to clean or cover up. Well, call Slappy's Moving Oxygenarian Garage, and we can help you find someone else's driveway to fuck up. Need to change the timing belt for the 10th time? Need to rework your electrical because of an LED screen you recently grifted for and can't use because it's illegal in the state you are currently living in because of an ankle monitor? Need to swap out your water pump again? We understand. Smog can help you take advantage of kind-hearted people with good intentions. We can show you how to finagle your way into almost any driveway to continue your work, especially if your friends are elderly or stupid, or both if you're lucky. So call today and ask about our Learn One Grift, Get Two Free special, and you will be well on your way to driving to your next con. Slappy's Moving Octogenarian Garage. We've got the perfect excuse for you. Not responsible for people getting pissed off, Frankie realizing you're a con right away and beating you up, coming out of pocket for cleanup, or death. Slappy's Moving Octogenarian Garage. Muck and yuck it up, Buttercup. My apologies to Buttercup. Mentioning Buttercup at the end there. I just had to do it. What's up, Mick T? Nice to have you here as always, buddy.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well over in the UK. So what do you think? Should we hire Smog to help out Slappy? I mean, just saying. I mean,
I like how every commercial is or dead.
or dead. I know. I don't know why. And Frankie. Frankie's a staple as well. You know,
Yeah, Frankie. I haven't consulted with Frankie for a while. I really need to do that.
Moth Meringue is in chat. Brenda Bell. Did I mention Brenda's in chat? Brenda Belduff. I always got to do that. I don't know why. I'm stupid. That's why. So yeah, there's still a lot of stuff to be done on the old RV, y'all. He's still working on it. Moses in the house. What's up, Moses? Nice to have you here, buddy. What do you think, Flea? Will he ever stop work? I actually know the answer to that, but do you think he'll ever stop working on that RV?
Only when he gets a certain amount of money from the grift, and then all of a sudden everything will be magically repaired.
Yeah, either that or the RV will catch fire for some reason, or get into a weird accident, or
it will be one of those. Yes, it will be either he gets enough money to quit fucking with his RV, or it somehow has an electrical fire, which we just really couldn't imagine how that could happen.
Yeah.
Which we can send videos to the insurance company that say, you don't pay them for this.
Right. Well, I mean, thinking about the insurance, I don't think any company would fully insure that piece of shit. I think he just does it for the grift, to be honest. Oh, poor me. Look at me. I lost my vehicle. And now I need $10,000 more. What's up, Kitty? Listening in today. Nice to have you here, Kitty.
Hi, Kitty.
I
look human because of you.
So what do you think there?
No, I mean, I bet you the insurance company, because you have to have liability in California, period.
Yes.
So I bet you the insurance company would go, no, it is not what we insured. So there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, it's just one huge grift. He's got. Look, I agree with King Charles. By the way, welcome on in, King Charles. Says he's going to stop working on the RV when he goes to jail. Then it's going to sit there until he gets out. Yeah, that's when he's going to stop working on it. That's what I was going to say. What else?
Oh, I have the most disgusting idea in my head. What if we be really nice to him in jail and show him pictures of things that are being fixed up for him, like his van and everything else. And then when he comes out and goes to wherever he goes and finds that everything's still fucked up a mess and he owes someone $30,000.
Oh, that's so nefarious. That's so nefarious, but I love it. I just want to send him letters in the mail like, hey, how you doing? How's Bubba treating you? You know, just little things here and there. Let's see. Geek
Send
says
them photos, our vacation photos and stuff.
I know.
Travel
Having
photos.
tons of fun. Wish you could be here. You know, type thing. You know, or just like sitting at a Starbucks, drinking a Starbucks coffee. You know, hey, wish you could be here, Slappy. You know,
going to our favorite steak place. Hint, hint.
Oh, enjoying a huge steak and saying, "This is so good." You know, just, yeah.
I could send him postcards of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh yeah, exactly. We could we take a road trip to the mountains to a nice lake like Independence Pass or something like, hey, we're fishing, wish you were here, like one of those. How customary is it to keep going to AutoZone to acquire modern parts for a fossil? Ooh, geek. He's been spending so much time at AutoZone lately. That's why we did kind of a riff on AutoZone earlier. All right. I think it's time. I think it's time for CBF and Flea's favorite thing in the world. I think it's
Ew!
for the words of wisdom.
I have no talent in this.
All right, Chatterino, who is gonna be first for these awesome words of
Ooh, Flea is.
Buttercup
Ah,
says
shit.
Flee. What's up,
Oh,
LA
hold
Deb?
on. Let me look at this shit.
Yeah. Sandra
Oh my
says
God.
MLA. I watched a video inside LA County Jail. I saw Bubba in there for real. Well, he's got to get ready for it, doesn't he, Sandra? I mean, he's getting ready for it. All right, I'll go second, Marth Meringue. How dare you nominate first? And then
Oh.
CBF is that's okay. CBF has to like based in the glory that is my delivery of the words of wisdom. Whatever. Okay.
Wait,
Flea,
read Mick T's comment.
which one? Oh, the latest one. Already writing a letter pretending to be a lipstick wearing bull riding gal from the South with a DUI on the lawnmower. Oh, that's perfect, Mick T. Perfect. MLH. Bloomy's in the house says MLH is Conor McGregor. Okay.
Oh God.
All right. All right. I guess. I mean, it's short enough. I might be able to pull that off, Bloomy. All right. All right. Let's see. Flea, you are up first. What's up,
All
nannies?
right. Oh, oh. These are the butt ones. Oh, damn. Oh, there's one. Oh, damn. Fucking munched it up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. What did I do? Oh, oh. I thought that funnel didn't work. Oh.
Oh my goodness. That is simultaneously the funniest and stupidest way that word has ever been read on
Grossest.
and gross. Yes, perfect. All right, I gotta do it as Conor McGregor. I'm the champion, the double champion. These are the butt ones. These people over here. I don't even know why I'm doing it like this.
What the hell is that accent?
I have no idea. It's supposed to be Conor McGregor. I can't do a fucking Scottish accent. Fuck that shit, man. I'm doing something. I like Flea's idea. I think we should all do it in the way that
No.
Flea did,
No.
just a bunch of farting and stuff.
No.
Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Definitely not like Conor McGregor. Sorry, Bloomy. Can't do it. I'm not that talented. Jesus. Guys, give me suggestions. What should I do, Flea? What do you think?
I think you should do it very aristocratically, like, oh, damn. There's the butt one. Fucking my shit up here.
Aristocratically, like, how dare you, sir? Yeah, I'll do it like that. Yeah. I'll do it like that. How dare you look at me with your eyes? Keep those eyes down, you peasants. These are the butt ones. Damn, there's one. Oh, damn. Fucking my shit up here. Oh, damn. What did I do? I thought that battery did not work, but apparently it did. And there is smoke everywhere. What's up, Antics? Nice to have you here. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
That was
That's
funny.
so funny.
Hey,
The best words of wisdom.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they were they're
I
not.
think CBS should be all innocent about it.
She's always, she- she's always innocent. I mean, what are you talking
I
I
wish
about?
Rose
know.
was here. I could
Mm.
make her laugh with the one I'm thinking of.
All
Um,
right, go ahead.
okay, I work in an S&M club.
Okay.
These are the butt ones. Damn, there's one walking right by us. Oh, damn, there's another one walking right by us. Fucking on my shit here. I'm trying to sell you these. Oh, damn. Damn, what did I do? I picked the wrong ones. Jesus, we need to go in the back. I thought that battery didn't work, but it might. Let's go check it out.
You know what? If you didn't have context, that actually would work really well, like an S&M club or
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
selling like dildos at a sex shop or something.
Mhm.
That's so perfect.
Yep, I am
Okay,
from San Francisco.
well, there you go. Bring out the gimp, CBF. You know. Here we go. These words of wisdom happened right before. Hold on, let me see if I have the little. Oh shit, it's not here. Hold on, I'll get it. Hold on, I have a screen of this. Where are you at? Oh, here it is. There it is. Okay, let me stop this. Those words of wisdom were said right before he took the tray of tools away from his RV, and you all you saw was this. So yes, yeah, I'm not gonna miss anything, and I will harp on it. This guy is a complete numbskull. So what he did, he's got all this exposed wiring um, all over the place. I mean, it's all exposed. And he laid his tray of tools directly over all of this. So you can see, hold on, with my cursor here, these are all exposed. So what most likely happened is when he set the tray down, it got contact with metal and caused a little mini smoke fire, whatever you want to call it. There. So yeah, all of this was filled with smoke. It was glorious and awesome.
Shit, I saw that cursor on my screen when I looked down and I thought it was my cousin.
What?
A flea, like a bug on the screen.
That right there. Hold on, that. Yeah. Look, the little
Yeah.
flea going around. Yeah. All right. I should change that because you can change your cursor. I should change it to Flea's avatar.
Mhm.
That'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah,
There's a
I was
bug on the
thinking
screen.
What's that?
I was thinking he needed to clean his screen. Why is he always showing us pictures that look all dusty and shit?
No, that's
No, that's when he melted the plastic on his
yeah.
engine because he's a dumbass.
He's such a dumbass.
Amazing. Just amazing. And it's a shame it's DC and not AC.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mhm.
Zap, zap. Tracy's in the house. What's up, Tracy? Liquid Silk says Connor is Irish. Yes, I misspoke. He's not Scottish.
Ooh, don't mess those up. They'll kick your butt for
No,
that.
I'll get my ass kicked by either
Oh,
the
yeah.
Irish or the Scots. Where's Tina? She'll probably set me right.
Papa Cat's mom is
Um,
Scottish.
I seen that too, Flea. Breezy says I was trying to catch it. You guys have
Right?
cats. Don't bring around the cricket, man. Keeper's in the house. He said, "Did I miss Bernie?" Keeper forced me to take Bernie to work this morning. That's Jojo's in the house. Says, "Hey, I thought that was a curly whirly hair on the screen for a second. Oh, you mean this? That?
Mexican pube hair.
Oh God, you guys are gross. Women are the worst. Women are the worst, man.
You know it. And my Dougie isn't up on my dresser because he loves cursors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's. I think he had a rough night. We just put in new diffusers, so everybody's a little stoned.
Oh well, I love that. That's
I
cool.
know.
The catnip diffuser always works. Night wonders. Let's see. King Charles says, so we had our first fire this weekend. Jeez, it's only a matter of time before it's up in flames. I don't know if it's the first, Charles, but yeah. Erie with the $5 super. Electric can't. I love
Love
it.
it.
Thank you for the super chat, Erie, as always. That's greatly appreciated.
That's
Today's
funny. I'm gonna say that from
what's that?
now on.
Electric
Electric can't.
can't. So stupidly, irritatingly funny. I mean, that's really like a dumb moment there. It's like what? How much stupider can you get than to do something like that? I mean, besides the fact that that wiring just looks like all fucked up, like just totally fucked up.
Hmm.
I don't see how this is in any shape, form, or fashion not going to go up in flames. Like he's going to
I
be
think
driving.
that's the point.
I think it's the point too. Well, let's talk about that, Flea. So you think he's doing this shit on purpose?
100%. I mean, I know he's dumb. I know he is. But honestly, I think this is purposefully dragging out for the grift. Because what else does he have?
Not
He
much of
can't,
anything.
he's
Um,
not, I mean, he'll be able to grift once he requests a lawyer. He'll be able to grift some more.
see,
But right now, this is all he's got.
so I was talking with someone earlier about like this Friday date, right? April 3rd is the big day. It's Friday. This coming Friday is when he's going to be in court. I believe at 8:30 in the morning, right? CBF, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's when it opens. It doesn't say when he'll exactly be there.
Okay. All right. So so I'm thinking about this court date, and I truly believe it's better than a 50-50 chance of an actual trial date. Um, but he does have one move that I know will work, and that is to say, I actually am going to get a lawyer now, which I think is a stupid move at this point, right? It would have been a way better move from the beginning. Just go with it from the beginning. But I think I think now there's just no way it can work out for him because the only move that the lawyer would have based on all the evidence is to say we need to beg for a plea deal. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe that's just it. He wants to delay it just, however long, and that's his play is just beg and beg and beg for a plea deal to which the at that point the DA can say, oh, okay, we'll give you a plea deal, 4 years and 3 years probation and $1,000 fine or whatever, and you stay away from Scientology and whatever. They have the leverage, is what I'm trying to say, right? CBF.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So I mean, Flea. I mean, you and I both think that that's the final move, right? Is to say, I need a
Yeah.
lawyer,
It's
and
the
yeah,
final boss level of this trial.
right,
But no,
right,
yeah, no, I think that he will, but I think even if he does, they're setting a trial date because he'll ask for a public defender, obviously, but that doesn't mean he won't grift for some made up expenses concerning this shit, or his chat's dumb and he'll tell them that he's getting a real lawyer when actually it's a public defender. Who knows? But that's his final move. But I think they'll set a trial date anyway, even if he requests a lawyer, because these public defenders are skilled at getting on a case immediately and figuring out what the hell's going on. And
Hmm.
I don't think it'll be like another couple months. I
so
Mm-mm.
think they'll set a trial date anyway.
yeah, I would agree with that. They might push it out a little bit just to give the public defender or whatever lawyer he's asking for time to decipher the madness, right? But what moves does a public defender have at this point? Honestly,
Just negotiating a plea deal. That's all they have. With all the evidence, there's no way any lawyer can defend him and win. It's just
yeah,
not going to happen. He's got to negotiate a plea deal, and a lawyer would be much better at that than he is. But it's not going to be anything he wants.
yeah, I
But a lawyer
agree.
would also advise him that he cannot win. So, you know, it'll be like, it's probably why he hasn't really wanted one until now, because, you know, he thought he could win and no lawyer will let him. A lawyer will all say plea deal, you know,
Yeah,
last
yeah.
resort, going to trial, but you're not going to win.
Yeah, I don't. If he goes to trial, it'd be worse for him because if he does get convicted on any of those minimum sentence things that I've been talking about, his best move is to get whatever plea deal they offer, right? Because it's going to be less than what he could potentially be facing. I mean, he's literally facing, I believe, 15 to 20 years on the felonies. So, I mean, if he gets all three of the constitutional violations and the fucking, I mean, it's up to the judge. It's not up to the judge as far as the minimum sentencing on those, but I think it would be at that point a minimum of 4 years, because I think there's either a year and a half or two on the Motley Crue charge, and then all three of the constitutional violations are 2 years each. So the judge can't, the judge can stack the other felonies, but not the violent one, right? That's kind of a separate deal in its own right. So if he gets convicted of all of those, let's say he gets convicted of all 6 charges, right? Which I'm pretty sure there's a high probability that he could be convicted on all, even the wreath one, which is the only one that I feel is like maybe iffy, but there's still enough evidence for that. Just depends on the jury. But let's say he gets convicted on all of them. The 5 nonviolent offenses could be served concurrently. The judge could say, okay, this doesn't rise to the level of somebody being in prison for 20 years, so I'm just going to do those concurrently. But there's no getting around those 4 years. So it would behoove him, if it's anything less than 4 years, just take it, right? Am I wrong? I mean,
no, you're 100% right, because here's the problem.
Yeah.
He didn't shut the fuck up. He's been doing this whole thing on his own and has like an inability to shut the fuck up. So not only is there a shit ton of evidence because he filmed himself doing a lot of this shit, there's the fact that the shit he said surrounding it. Like, he's proud of doing it and everything. He just fucked himself so hard.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a Gimp has nothing on him fucking himself.
I mean, you mean he said things like this, Flea?
Those planters, I'm not ashamed of what I did. I'm proud of what I did. I'm proud of it. I'm not ashamed.
You know what he did? You know what he did to himself there? He gave himself emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. Keeper said, I thought you were going to say he's going to get his shake weights. I need my shake weights.
I need my face wash. I need my face wash.
That never gets old. It never gets old, man. I love it.
He needs one of those wrist exercisers. You know, those things that look kind of like pliers that you squeeze. You remember those?
Yes, I have those.
Yeah. Isn't that for hand strength too? Or
they're for hand strength and like carpal tunnel too.
Yeah. Let's see, what else do we got here? I think
other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Breezy says, Jackmaster 5000 much. Anyways, Breezy says, I think his laughing after each thing he has done will be hard to say innocent. I agree, Breezy. He made it much harder on himself, right? I mean, if he hadn't videotaped himself for one, if he hadn't come back and said things like, I'm proud of this and that and the other, and laugh after everything, yeah, 100%, Breezy. I totally agree. Good says, if this vile chat is trying to put Man Bear Pig in a cage, you are my mortal enemy. No. you videotaped yourself and you're putting yourself in a cage. We're just being entertained by you. Are you being entertained by him or us making fun of him, Good SP? That's the question, right? Sandra says, Boof plea is no jail, 100 hours community service, and don't talk about COS for a year. LMAO. Oh, you mean the one that he brought forward that he wishes they would give him? Yeah, that would be nice for him, Sandra. But even still, if he takes that plea deal, he's admitting guilt, Sandra, which is so delicious. That's that's the most underrated aspect of this whole thing. It's so delicious that he's willing to take a plea deal because he admits guilt at that point, and there's no way around it. And he'll never get over. I'll never let him forget it. For one, to be honest with you, if you're innocent of something, I've said it several times on my channel, going back since the beginning of this particular channel, and even on my other channel, my RP Grinders channel. If you're innocent of, if you're accused of a crime and you're 100% you're innocent, I wouldn't take it. I would take it to trial. I'm like, especially if they offer you a wimpy plea offer, then they don't got the goods, right? You're innocent. Then I would take my chances. I know that there are certain exceptions to the rules that people have emailed me. Like if it's something, that they have certain evidence that you can't get around, but you're innocent. I heard it all. But for me personally, first of all, I'm not going to put myself in that position, right? I'm not going to ever be in a position where I have to think about my actions after and think about what I'm saying after, right? It's not going to do it. That's not the way I would like this one right here.
Those planters, I'm not ashamed of what I did.
Do you think I would ever say anything like that immediately after doing, something or shortly after fucking up planters or something that's in the what he would say is in the gray area or even non-gray? I would not bring attention to myself is what I'm saying.
Or getting arrested.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
right.
Look, have you ever, and I watch a lot of trial shit online. Have you ever seen any case with so much freaking evidence?
No.
Ever.
No. At all.
That's
at all. What's up, Fab Driz? Nice to have you here, man.
And backup evidence, it shows you the next week of what he did, and he didn't care.
Right, and here's the problem. He can say whatever he wants about Scientology. We know they suck, we know they're bullshit. But Scientology isn't on trial, and technically, this really, the charges aren't anything to do with what Scientology did or didn't do. So anything he thinks he's going to bring in, that's not going to be allowed.
Right.
And
right. And here's the other little aspect of that. If he does get a lawyer would know, at least a seasoned lawyer would know not to bring that shit up. It's not a trial about Scientology.
Nope.
Right. It's a trial about what this idiot did or didn't do. Right?
Vandalism.
Right. Yeah. He's not going to be able to bring in anything having to do with what Scientology did or didn't do or any crimes they may have committed. He won't be able to bring that in. And so, I mean, we're just looking at a case with like a ridiculous amount of evidence. Just insane amount of evidence.
Yes. Here's the other thing. Slappy thinks this is the trial of the century. That's that right there is hyperbole, my friend. And let's see how he pronounces hyperbole, y'all.
Protected rhetorical hyperbole. That one. Hybrid. Hold on. Today, Junior.
Yeah, I agree. Today, Junior.
I hope he was
Hybrid that one.
Yeah. That's
I seriously hope he was stoned.
Yeah. No, I don't know if he was stoned. Most likely. I mean, he's almost always stoned. And that's another good point Sandra brings up. He docked COS witness phone number on body cam footage. He totally did do that. That could be another charge later. First Amendment Media's in chat says he should be given 100 hours of cleaning the hot tub. That would be a good punishment for sure.
Where
Brenda
is
says,
the RV?
it's in someone's driveway.
Okay, so he's not driving it around.
He's not driving it. He's using the Mustang for now. But yeah,
He's really driving the Mustang?
Yes.
Somebody wants their Mustang fucked up.
They
somebody's going to have some deep descenting when they get their Mustang back.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna hose it out at the car wash on the inside.
Yeah.
Descenting like he's a skunk or something. Oh man, that's really funny. Hyper. Let's listen to that one more time.
Protected rhetorical hyperbole. That one. Hyperbole. Hold on. Today, Junior.
Yeah, I agree. Today,
wow.
Junior. There's actually
the only word I ever had a problem with was crudite. I used to call it crudite. That's it. Not hyperbole, not anything else.
Right. You mean you didn't used to say horse duvers?
No.
Horse duvers.
My mom knew how to pronounce it, but she would call him that to be funny. She'd be like, "You got some horse duvers."
Papa Cat's
or horse do-overs. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Papa Cat? He says he is the epitome of hyperbole. I agree, Papa Cat.
Papa Cat being smart there.
Yeah. Stinky Cat's in the house. What's up, Stinky Cat? Hyper. You know, the only Adam Sandler quote that you should be thinking about is this one.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Oh, well, it's Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, but you get the drift, right?
You get the point.
Yeah, you get the point. I can't wait for court, Kitty says. I can't either, Kitty. I think the court date is going to be fruitful this time. I think it's a better than 50-50 chance that we get a trial date, which is going to be interesting. I hate when people pronounce prostate like prostrate. Yeah. Well,
oh God, yes.
Hyperbole. Yes. Let's one more time for the people in the back.
Protected rhetorical hyperbole. That one. Hyperbole. Hold on. Today, Junior.
Hyperbole. I agree.
Hyperbole.
I
am the last Catholic here, but hearing prostrate instead of prostate, considering it's also Holy Week, just made me wow.
Right. Him trying to defend himself, Kitty says, trying to say a word and then just give up and say that one. Yeah,
I'd love that.
Word. You guys know which word I'm trying to say. You know?
No, we don't really. We promise.
Worcestershire sauce. It's actually Worcester sauce. Worcester, like Worcester Mass. Worcester Mass.
I thought it was Worcestershire.
No,
I thought it was Worcestershire too.
No, it's Worcester. Worcester.
I think you're lying.
Why are we listening to it's 49%?
Look.
For real.
People from the East Coast will tell you I'm correct.
Okay, but what's the Spanish for Worcestershire?
Yeah.
It's kiss my ass, flea, is what it is. Oh, Sheila is here. She says, I hope he tries to pronounce words in court. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be, man, CBF and Pinche Becky are, can you imagine the transcripts of him trying to pronounce hyperbole or something? Look, Liquid Silk knows I'm saying it correctly. It's Worcester.
That's nice. Could you see me and Becky getting kicked out by the bailiff because we can't stop laughing?
Yes, I could actually see that happening because that shit would be funny. I mean, if you're
I
gonna
hope
get
he-
kicked out,
I
that
hope
would
he
be
doesn't mispronounce that stupid word. It will make me laugh. I won't be able to help it.
well, no R in Worcester. It's pronounced Wooster. Okay, thank you, Stinky Cat.
Wooster. Is it
Wooster?
just
Wooster.
Wooster? No, sure.
Yeah, exactly. No sure.
Man, I'm
It's
confused.
Wooster. Wooster. I'm telling you, that's you're right, Stinky Cat. I thought it was Worcester. I've heard people say it Worcester before, but
But what's the Shire on the end then? What is
None of
that
our
there
business.
for?
nothing. There's you just don't pronounce it. It's just Worcester. Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to mispronounce it till the end of time.
I
Oh, me
know.
too. I live in California. This is the way we pronounce it here. Ha ha.
I know. I know. I live in Denver, and I always said Worcestershire.
Right.
That's Worcester. Here he says. She would know Worcester. I gotta park my car next to the Worcester place. You know what I'm saying? In Worcester.
Well, Shire is city, so it's Worcester City. So I guess they don't pronounce the city part.
Oh God, there's so many different pronunciations here. My mom grew up in Worcester, Massachusetts. It's pronounced Worcester.
Let's call it that brown stuff.
That
The
smells
good stuff
funny,
that
but
I
tastes
put
good.
in like homemade barbecue sauce and other. I mean, I like Worcester sauce. Worcester, fuck you guys.
I put it in my meatloaf.
Yeah, meatloaf is good too. Yeah.
But
And
what
I'm not
kind
talking about Mr. Flea, like actual meatloaf.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Guys, you're a pig, Flea. You really are.
I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I don't know what Mr. Flea looks like because I have a generic fetish picture of a woman pouring Worcester sauce on a man.
He's handsome.
Oh yeah, he's very
Very good then. A woman pouring Worcester sauce on Brad Pitt.
Wooster sounds a little cocky to me. Fabric. One bottle lasts 10 years. Stinky Cat said depends what you make. If you make a lot of stuff with Worcester sauce, then yeah.
In meatloaf. How much in meatloaf?
Probably like a quarter cup.
What?
Maybe a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
You just douse that shit with brown stuff because I can't say it right.
Okay.
It's good. No, it's good.
My mother actually pulled a trick on me and my dad for about 10 years till my dad caught her. She made this great fluffy meatloaf and he caught her putting spinach in it. She used to put frozen spinach in meatloaf. She said it was parsley.
Oh, that sounds gross, though.
It does sound gross, but she said it was parsley. You couldn't tell the minute she took the spinach out that meatloaf was gross.
It was gross?
When you took because the spinach had so much water, the frozen had so much water that it kept it like fluffy and fresh and everything. And it's like she took the spinach away and it was just one big hard,
Oh,
pancake.
really?
Mm-hmm.
See, but I would think that would make it too soggy.
You wring it out. It still has a lot of water in it, but it was just amazing. My dad caught her walking through the kitchen and he was like, "That's not parsley."
Secret ingredient.
I looked at that picture, Keeper. I'm not going to show it on the screen for reasons, but no, I do not like that. Snow sucks. Even though I live in Denver, we're not stuck in 6 feet of snow every 2 seconds. Matter of fact, this winter has been like the least snowiest winter of any winter I've ever experienced here in Denver. Literally, like we had like one. What did we have? Like one, I guess, semi-major storm.
And and the rest were like there were a few little sprinkles, but
yeah, it wasn't.
Not.
Yeah, it was nothing.
So they petered out by the time they got to you?
What's that, CBF?
They petered out by the time they got to you?
Yeah. There was like literally nothing. Yeah, nothing here. Like
I mean, we usually get several feet of snow every winter. I mean, I'd be surprised if we got several inches at
Ooh.
all. Like it was just a light dusting a few times, except
Yeah.
for I think we had one semi-decent snow. It's not like what we usually get.
Yeah, not at
Wow.
all. Yeah, it was crazy. But the rest of the time it's sunny and nice. It's just really weird. I don't know. I like it here.
We have
Um,
earthquake weather here right now.
you have earthquake weather? What
It
is
sounds
that?
really weird, but it feels like you're in an oven, no wind, nothing. It's just stagnant. But it's clear. It's like everybody who's native goes, ooh, earthquake weather, because it just feels like the ground is going to go, screw this, and then just start shaking, because that's usually what happens.
Wow. Well, let's hope not, because we don't want
Hasn't
any.
happened yet.
Yeah.
Is it like your spidey senses are up and like your hair's standing on end?
Yeah, it's a thing the natives, somebody will go, oh, it's earthquake weather. And everybody goes, oh, God, it is. And the ones who aren't native are like, yeah, what?
Speaking of hair,
Gotta go.
speaking
Yeah,
of hair,
exactly.
Flea, speaking of hair, we got a new sponsor. Here
Oh
it is.
yeah.
Just when you think Flea can't get any lower, y'all.
You want to look sexy on the beach this summer, but your back looks like a family of squirrels took up residence. Sure, having a built-in sweater is nice, but not when it's 100 degrees out. Introducing Jankico's all-new industrial model back shaver. With the Jankico back shaver, you can go from this to this. You can even use it on your front butt to really show off that sexy summer style. Stop bribing your friends to go at it with a wimpy hand razor. Jankico tackles back hair faster than an innocent guy walking by a protest. Other shavers can leave you with razor burn. Okay, it's scabies or whatever. But Jankico industrial back shaver is completely unsafe yet effective. And the Jankico industrial back shaver isn't
Burn it
just
down.
for summer. You can use it year-round. Jankico is great for any occasion. Jankico industrial model back shaver. We've got your back.
Yay.
Oh man.
You gonna
That was
get
awesome.
yourself a Jankico back shaver now?
I've got a little bit of hair, but not one that would justify a Jankico back shaver. Oh my goodness, very very good. That was probably the worst of any ad that we've ever had on, but in a good way, in a DT way.
Loved it.
Amy M says that front hair removal will make your thing look bigger.
Yes.
I don't think it could make. I don't think it could make this look any bigger than it is at all. I just don't. I mean, that's yeah. Yeah, but I could make his nose look bigger. I mean, that's. I mean, we could do that. Maybe we could look. Does his back justify the? Maybe he already used it, and that's why he's got all those. The Jankico back hair removal. That's
it does. It's also patented to remove scabies.
Oh,
Just takes that first layer of skin off. You're good to go.
I think what happened is he didn't follow the manufacturer's suggested usage, Flea. I think that's what happened there.
Correct.
Now, if only we could get him to get something to clean those nails. That would be, but much better. I still like his stickers though. I think those stickers are going to be a hot seller. I really do.
That one didn't go over well with Papa Cat. He was like, oh my God.
Keeper says, is there a butt hair one? Well, I'm sure there's a modification for it. All those shavers. I'm sure the Jankico back hair removal has an attachment. Keeper.
There's an attachment, yeah.
Brenda
You got to
says,
put that little thing that MLH has there, that garter belt on first, because woo, little snip snip.
"Oh, you mean this thing here?"
Yeah, yeah, that thing. Gotta suck, or you just go swimming and suck those suckers right up into your butthole, and get out and shave.
Brenda says he has to be very careful because his little thingy is awful close to his hair. That's true. That's true. I'm eating dinner, damn it, Jojo says. Sorry, Jojo.
You should know better.
Liquid Silk says, I use the mini janky to trim my bush. Sandra, no, I have not. To answer your question, Sandra, no, I have not. Brenda says a toilet brush will work on those nails. Maybe. I doubt that even a toilet brush would be sufficient, Brenda. He needs like like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber when he's getting his toes done. The what is it, like the sander? Like a sanding belt might work. I think he used a sanding belt on his back, actually. I mean, if you look at it, that's what it looks like.
Janky Co nail file.
Yeah, either that or
They
he
do
was
look like
riding.
scabies.
Yeah, it does look like scabies. Either that or he was driving his e-bike and he skidded on his back after falling. That might be it too. Let's see. Do you think he got all the gasket sealer off of his hands? Oh gosh. Fabdra says 1040 oil. Keeper says at this point braiding could be an option. Well, maybe you could help him with that, Keeper. Let's see. So y'all
Nice
got
perm and a little haircut.
Brandon says, so you all got a man bear pig inch deep snow? Yeah, I think that's all we got was the man bear pig inch. Brandon, actually, is that a full inch, Brandon? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. Looks.
You have to see what the dimensions of the device are.
What's up, Rib Guy? Nice to have you here. All right. Whew, man. It's been something, boy. I tell you. Friday can't come soon enough, y'all. I'm looking forward to it. I really do think that there's going to be a trial date after that. I mean, I could be wrong. There could be some other move that he pulls, but I really don't. I mean, CBF, did you get the sense that the judge was kind of at the limit, or does the judge just seem like non-caring or whatever?
He cares, but I think he's just like, you need to get this over with. Not upset. He deals with crap like this all the time, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. So he was very, in a working position. It's like blah 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 blah, but it wasn't like very disconnected or connected. So, but I think also if he got a plea deal, which was community service or something like that, he'd take the heck out of California, and then he'd be wanted in California, and nobody's going to pick him up in another part of the country because he's wanted in California for community service.
Right. I agree with that as well. But I just don't think that any plea deal offered is going to have no jail time. I really don't. I mean, there's.
Oh, I do. If it's a plea deal.
That's a lot.
Legally, they would have to change the charges to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Is the issue.
Yeah.
And they have been known to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't think the judge is going to stand for it. And you got the other factor there. There's a reason that Moxon has been there. Moxon and Jennifer has been there every court date. Like, they're not letting this go. This isn't, that's the other X factor that I look at this. First of all, you got somebody that's guilty as fuck. I mean, how more guilty can you be? Than filming yourself, talking about it incessantly over and over, talking about witnesses, talking about the victim, like Motley Crue. And remember, he went on that whole thing about how Motley Crue has a past, like that has anything to do with what Chumley did to Motley Crue. I don't know.
Yeah, he won't be able to bring that in either.
Yeah, that's another thing that he keeps talking about that I just find fucking hilarious. I mean, it's just really stupid. And by the
Maybe
way,
they're there just to make sure they give him the right amount of money, charging him for the hours that he's worked.
I don't think so. I don't think so. They wouldn't. It just. It seems like they are intent on making sure that they get justice. You know what I mean? That's how Scientology works. They're not going to be light. You know what I mean? They're not going to accept anything other than what they feel is proper. And I don't think he gets out of jail time. I just don't.
You're
Rib
such
guy
a
said,
positive human being.
I know, I know. I mean, look, there a little bit of bias? Of course, there's a little bit of bias over here because look how many people that we know that he's hurt.
Oh
Good
God,
people.
yeah.
Good people. Mentally, emotionally, in some cases physically. I mean, I don't know Motley Crue from the next person, but I do know all the people that he's affected mentally and emotionally on our side here. And
Mhm.
that's to me. I mean, if he doesn't get jail time, it's not sufficient. I'm just, I would be highly, highly disappointed in that outcome. I really would. Sheila says 6 years deferred with a ton of restrictions. I want him to be in jail, like actually in jail. Um, I would hope that they would give him some sort. See, that's the thing though, Sheila. On those ones, like if I think he's going to try everything in his power not to go to trial, because if he goes to trial, I know stranger things have happened with juries, but how could he not be found guilty on at least three of the felonies or four of the felonies? The planters for sure, the seal of LA, which is another X factor. Um, so you mean to tell me that the city is just going to let him get away with putting those seals up, and that sets a really terrible precedent for anybody going forward. Okay, I can just do this, and they're not even going to give me any jail time. Why would he be the sacrificial person, the person that gets special treatment? I mean, it would just set a terrible precedent going forward. Kitty says, "Lock him up, lock him up." I would agree with that, Kitty. I mean, I just I don't see anything less than 2 years time. I really don't. I mean,
I
I
still
just
think
think
you're a shining example of positive thinking.
Well,
no.
no, because I believe that's true also because if they didn't, they would have their hands full with Scientology backlash. And I think they probably know that.
Yeah, and also the other thing is on plea deals, if there was a if the DA felt that there was a chance that they could lose the case, they would have offered a plea deal by now. We would have known a plea deal,
Mhm.
some sort of plea deal. And you don't think that if he was legitimately offered a plea deal, that Slappy wouldn't have let us all know exactly what that plea deal was by now? There's the plea deal that he says was out there, but that was him giving his version of a plea deal, not the other
Right.
way around. So it's
That was
wishful.
what we call the wishful thinking plea deal.
Yes, that's the
Yes.
wishful thinking plea deal for sure. Janet, what is up? Driving. Nice to see you, Janet. Thank you for being here. He filmed himself, Rib Guy says he's guilty. It's no clear. I agree. He filmed it and talked about it after. And several times. And he continues to blab over and over. Everything a lawyer would tell you not to do is exactly what he's done. That's another thing.
Well, why
That
does he do it? It's so weird. Why does he do it?
maybe he's going for the I'm so stupid way of thinking where the jury just feels sorry for him and
No.
decides not to convict him. I mean, that maybe. I mean,
I know why.
yeah.
Because he's gotten away up until this point with so much shit.
Mm.
His concept of, and this time's completely different, but his
Mhm.
concept of how to navigate the legal system because he's gotten away with so much shit is
Mm,
skewed.
yeah.
It's just, I don't think, I I think he's worried, but there's also, I think, a part of him that thinks, he's kind of untouchable.
Yeah.
But this
Arrogance. You're
is
talking about
different.
his
This is
arrogance.
different.
Yeah, I agree, Flea. I think you're talking about his arrogance. And
Yeah.
I do believe this particular case is different than anything else he's been up against. He got very lucky in Chicago that they didn't put him away for 20 years based on technicalities, right? I think it was some type of Miranda issue, which is why he got out of like growing weed in Chicago, which it's at the time I believe it was illegal um, to grow, and he grew way too many plants. Fabdris says as long as the lawyers get paid, they
Yep.
will stretch out any and all verdicts. Well, that's true too. Um, but I think he's come to the end of the road. I don't I think his luck, I agree with you, Flea. I think his luck is literally running out in California. It's literally running out. Stinky Cat says he thinks he's smarter than the average bear. Yep. He really
Right. I
does.
mean, this isn't a restraining order case or a little bit of weed, right?
Yeah.
Restraining orders, unfortunately, are pretty easy to get out of
Yeah.
because the rights are typically on the perpetrator's side
Yeah. Yeah.
because you never know, like, when someone's just unfortunately, a lot of people have filed restraining orders out of revenge and not actual danger, and they take that into account.
Yeah.
And weed, like, who, honestly, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily, that's not a constitutional violation. You just grew
No.
some weed, dude.
Right. Right. The constitutional violations are a whole nother animal.
And
And
and he hasn't been up against, let's be honest, even though Scientology isn't a party to this and he won't be able to bring anything in about them, they have their hand in this.
oh,
And
absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
in the city of LA and that combination, I just think he's fucked.
Yeah. I think he got caught up in something that he didn't realize would be this serious. And yeah, let's go through chat here. Buttercup and Kitty at the same time. He can't help himself. I agree. Kitty was agreeing with you, Flea. Pluck says, so Pluck is in the house. What's up, Pluck? I think he is addicted to his chat. It feeds his narcissistic needs. You know what? That's something we can talk about too, because his echo chamber has definitely shrunk. He's got hardly anybody left. I mean, if you look at his numbers, it's shrinking. I mean, he did it to himself. There were a lot of, that's the thing. He panics when his financial supporters do anything less than what they're doing previously, right? So I think that's what happened with Erica. She was not that she wasn't still supportive, but she was. I mean, in her estimation, it was $2,000 a month she was spending on him, which is a shit ton of money.
Wow.
Yeah. She
And
said
just one person?
She said that on a live that she was in for two G's a month on one person. And
Wow.
there were higher estimates from other sources, but like up to 4,000. But let's just take her at her word that's 2,000. That's what, 24,000 in a year. That's a shit ton of money. That's a
That's
whole
crazy.
car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's definitely a really nice used car for 24,000. I mean, it's a lot of money. I mean, it really is. And then so once they start, like, let's say she was giving him 2,000 a month, right? And then all of a sudden 1 month she gives him 500, which is still a shit ton of money for 1 month, right? For just randomly giving somebody money on YouTube. I would love it.
But not if you're not good at saving money.
Well,
so
according to Kitty, he's not. He will spend that money quickly. But
so he thinks it's a salary or a stipend, and when it gets cut off, he loses his mind.
Yeah, he loses his mind when it's anything less than what he's been getting, right? So he feels like the even though it may just be an off month for that person, then the next month they might go back to giving $2,000 or whatever. And
And
his
they
mind,
don't have to.
right. It's a free will, right? Like you can do that if you want or not. But in his mind, you're slighting him because you're giving him less, right? That is nefarious beyond, man. That shows that you have literally no integrity, no moral compass. You are definitely a con man. You know what I mean?
And
Kitty
he doesn't
says,
do anything for it. He
no.
he doesn't do anything interesting for it. Talking about
Oh,
himself and ducking from cops is not interesting.
that's not the rumors that I heard.
That's
CBS.
quite a sense of entitlement. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What
Well,
rumors? What rumors?
I'm not going to talk about that just yet until I get some more sources. But there are rumors that he may have done special stuff for that money.
Special.
It's
Yeah,
Chumley OnlyFans. No.
yeah, something like that. Kitty,
Oh,
Kitty says he thinks he's special and then he can get away with shit. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Mick T, wow. I'm still higher than a dwarf on a ladder, ready to Kung Fu Panda myself over. Well, don't get hurt, Mick T. Be careful. Sheila says, I want him in jail after living in California for 57 years. California is soft on criminals. They are.
Told you.
There's no doubt about that, Sheila. I understand. It's the same way here in Denver. There's a lot of courts that are very, very light on criminals like Chumley. But I think there are exceptions to the rule. I think this is one. Yeah, just let's not, let's wait to see what happens is what I'm saying. Yeah, Rib guys.
he's up against some, people with connections, the city, Scientology, people with money. This is not your usual case, and that's why I think he's screwed himself.
I agree.
But it's not very important here right now. That's the thing. It's like Scientology is the last thing on our list, right?
Yeah.
So it's like he can squeeze under by accident.
I agree, CBF, but I also think Scientology is not high on the list, but their money is. That's another factor.
Yeah.
Jackie, welcome. Nice to have you here. Let's see. Yeah, but see, the violent ones don't normally slip through the cracks. That's another X factor. There's a lot of X factors with this. There's also the fact that if he does in fact represent himself, he's got a 3% success rate. So yeah, you definitely don't want to go to trial, Slappy. I mean, they give you that 2 years, you might think about taking that. He has nothing left but stragglers in his chat, LA Deb says. I agree.
Really?
Yeah, it's his echo chamber has shrunk. I'm telling you, CBF, like ever since, in his words, he called out, the friends, the non-friends of his. It's been a graveyard over there. It really has. Ooh. And it keeps shrinking. He alienates a lot of people. I mean, there's the diehards, there's the cheese and the fuck Sandras and, the other, pieces of shit in his censored chat, like the simp gamps and stuff like that. And a lot of those, I think are complicit, have something to do with his complicity and what he's been doing, so there's really, really not anything left. What's up, Turner? Nice to have you here as always. Yeah, that's insane. Holy shit. Yep, $2,000 a month. I put that up my nose in a weekend. Beer extra, Mick T says. Wow. Diapers aren't cheap, Fabdriz says. Yeah. Sandra says, what about tax evasion? Whoa, wait for it, Sandra. I mean, look, if he gets put in jail, there could be, like we were saying earlier, other charges. So
I was going to say, even if he gets put in jail, it'll be after April 15th. So
yeah, well,
he still has to file his taxes for this year.
He doesn't file taxes. That's the thing.
That's the problem.
That's the whole thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. People will watch him sleep, Plug says. Yeah, I know. It's the weirdest fucking thing, man. There was a stream. At one point he had 500 people in a stream. This was way back. Now he's lucky if he gets 100, right? Um, he would get 500 people watching a wall paint dried, literally. Um, it was strange, just really, really strange.
Yep.
Adam's in the house. Moldy fans, he says. Yeah, I agree.
Moldy fans.
Kitty says there should have been some sort of special stuff if she's paying that much. Damn. Who says there wasn't, Kitty? Who says there wasn't? Sandra says CC gave a chunk of money and he said he had to be nice and not complain. You weren't nice to others who gave you big bucks. Oh, did CC say that, Sandra? Wow. He's been sliding into a much stronger gigolo vibe, Manny says. Ooh, well, I didn't say it. You said it. Earlier, Good said that his Give, Send, Go was up $80, so now he's up to I think 650 out of the 5,000 he's asking for. And one of those was from one person that had reoccurring $30 a month payments to him. I mean, you not $30 covers Netflix for a month. You could be watching Netflix every month. Instead, you're giving to a con man. So weird.
Netflix, far more entertaining.
Yeah, way more entertaining. Sheila says if the judge knows he claims to have $10,000 to $13,000 with someone else, oops, he won't get a PD. Yep, that's true too. Like it or not, Sciento has backdoor pressure on this, Rib Guy says. That's why they do. Why do you think Moxon and Jennifer are there for every hearing? It's all stacked up against him. He's screwed. I agree, Rib Guy. I mean, I don't like it either, the fact that they have so much influence. There's a lot of money. Like you said, CBF, Sciento may be low on the list, but their money certainly is not. And the city, if there's one thing I know about governments, they love money. A whole lot. Money above all else.
Yep.
So, Gina's in the house. What's up, Gina? Always nice to have you here. He's represented by Chat GPT. That's another issue. He said it a long time ago. I think I got a clip of him talking about Chat GPT. Let me see if I can find it here. Yep, here it is.
Yeah, no Chat GPT. I'm gonna use. What happened is that Chat GPT kicked out a bunch of case law that wasn't accurate. And this is the thing that people don't know about case law is that it can be copyrighted. And there's published and unpublished cases, and you can't use an unpublished case, and you can get in trouble for it. So I don't know what ChatGPT was doing, but my whole basis of what my motion was not what it needed to be.
So there's him basically laying it all out, right? He's using ChatGPT, but even he understands, which is amazing that he understands anything. It's amazing that he knows how to dress himself, to be honest with you.
Somebody told him that.
Somebody
figured that out on his own.
Yeah. So there is
case law cannot be copyrighted. There are just case law for copyrights.
Yes, I agree with you, CBF. He's an idiot.
Idiot.
That's the whole thing. You can't copyright a case law. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, where the hell did he get that from? He got it from
I don't know. Maybe.
He got
Somebody told him that.
He got it from Chat GPT. Team Kathy says the people in his chat are the trash that the other protesters threw out. I should know. I threw out many from Streets chat. They're the recycled chat. No, they're the censored chat, Team Kathy, because and thank you for being here, by the way. Appreciate you very much. They're the censored chat because they can't say Tanya, they can't say Rib Guy. I mean, he he throws. I mean, apparently the word droopy is banned in his chat. Like there's restrictions. There's literal restrictions when you go over there.
How
I
is
just
Droopy banned? I never heard that story. Why we banned Droopy? Someone offend him?
I'll have to talk to you about that. It's a whole other.
I want to hear.
Yeah, not now. I'll tell you guys after. It's a whole other thing. But anyways, he does that watching paint dry streams to show how dumb his chat really is. Exactly, it's very insulting. It's very insulting, Team Kathy. I mean, I don't know. I would never treat an audience like that. I don't think. It's just really odd. More like a gigolo. Adam says yes. Nanny says Maui was doing auto sustainers. I don't know what that means. Like giving him monthly money, nannies. Is that what you mean? Gina says 30 from their social security.
I know.
I mean, it's your money. You can do with it what you want at that point, right? Like, who am I to say what you do and don't? But I could think of so many better uses for your money. I mean, you could come over here and give me money, and it's more worth your time. Shit.
Yeah, we go feed the homeless. So
yeah, I was going to say, what about making your own house comfortable and eating the right food instead of ramen or SpaghettiOs or
I agree with that wholeheartedly. What about I mean, buying a few movies to watch, or buying a video game, or buying a picture to hang on your wall, buying I mean, there's so much other things that you could be doing with your money. I mean,
you put it into the government for 30 years. You should be able to spend it.
I agree.
Yeah.
On yourself, right? Not, I mean,
yeah, right.
Or
but if someone gave MLH money, then the check might actually be in the mail, you guys.
Maybe, yeah, that's true. Sandra says published. Yes, exactly. Let's see. What do we got here? You can use an unpublished case. You just have to cite it as such. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can use it. I mean, he's a moron, Pluck. I mean, we all know that.
It's the default. He's a moron.
Yeah, he can't even say anything correctly, Kitty. He is stupid. Let's see. Foundation, i.e. cite case law, so he better get his shit together.
Maybe that's what he thinks a copyrighted case is that he hears about it, but he doesn't know where it is, so he doesn't look it up. And so they say, no, you've got to cite the case law. And that's where he comes with, it's copyrighted.
Maybe. I mean, he could be. I mean, he literally is that dumb to do things. Gina says the only thing that jiggles is his belly and man boobs.
Oh, God.
Gina, come on. Don't give me that visual, man. I already have this to look at. I don't need any more. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. A sustainer is a frequency payment auto charge. Oh, I got you. So that's what Maui was doing. I wonder for how much, nannies. I'm sure she was in for a good amount of money as well. But he called people like that. It's so weird.
He's so stupid and full of himself. He called his major donors, thinking he could make up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and $2,000 a month. Holy fuck, man! Damn, what I can do.
He could live in a Winnebago for $2,000 a month.
Yeah, he could rent one, right? Like literally rent one.
Not here in California, but he could live on it. With the Winnebago he had before he started taking it apart, he could live decently on it.
Yeah, exactly. Buy food and stuff and cook and you could live a decent life that way, and then he could be a travel blogger.
Right. It's like, what did he do with the money?
Where? Yeah, he just wasted it on stupid shit.
What did you?
He may have some squirreled away, but
let's ask him. What exactly did you spend your money on, Slappy?
I was boofing cocaine up my ass.
Oh, okay. Where exactly? Where?
Mine's in the chute, man.
Oh, okay. And does that cause any complications?
My butt hurts.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. Just you got to be careful. You just got to be careful. Was it was your funnel? I mean, was it a big funnel, Slappy?
Yeah, the fucking Costco hot dogs are pretty fucking good, man. You get a nice long one, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. But let's see what else we got here. That would be hilarious. CBF Stinky Cat says. Gloria's in the house. Don't be sorry. It's okay. You're fine. You're here, and we love the fact that you even showed up, Gloria. They called the ostriches in Canada that made me furious. Sandra says, yeah. I mean, culling is such a weird term to use in context of human beings, because culling is a term used for animals that are overpopulous. Like here in Colorado, sometimes we get an overpopulation of deers, and so we give hunters extra privileges to go out and hunt deers, like off season or in season, but in bigger numbers. To kind of get that population under control. Because sometimes you have to. I don't necessarily agree with killing animals and all that type of stuff, but yet, who am I to say as I'm eating a fucking chicken sandwich or something, but yeah, it's just such a weird term to use in terms of human beings. I don't get it. Nanny says, yes, Daddy digs his heels into that stupid RV, which is representative of his life and his court case. But he doesn't work on his court cases, Nanny's. Like, did he even refile that LAPD one? I highly doubt that he refiled. I know he said he was, quote unquote, working on it, but I don't know. It's probably be thrown out yet again. Can somebody find out in chat for me if he refiled? Because that's public knowledge. I don't know exactly how you would do that, but a lot of people in chat are way better at that stuff than I am. But yeah, the deadline passed, so his new saying is he's bleeding money. Oh, really? Well,
Really?
that happens when you do things like this.
I was boofing cocaine up my ass.
Maybe that's why. I don't know. Bleeding? Did somebody say bleeding? Oh, I got this little compilation.
I've eaten a lot of fucking hot dogs, raw hot dogs, cold hot dogs, these wrapped hot dogs under my bed. I've done it all. Okay, like I know hot dogs. I mean, look at me, man.
Oh well, there's that. But talking about the bleeding, he actually made a song about it.
I'm bleeding to my butthole.
Yeah. See?
Just wait.
Yeah.
MLH, no wonder you're a mess. If you get all of these clips, you've been watching that butthead for way too long. You need to relax.
Well, people do send me clips, CBF.
Okay.
I don't sit there for hours a day. Well, I literally don't have the time, CBF. I'm working on so many other things, It's like as KDOT gives me a call, right? Of course you would. On a live, dude. So yeah, I mean that's just the thing. I'm not obsessed in the sense that I'm watching hours of content every day of his. I simply don't have the time. I rely on
or
others.
the bandwidth. Holy shit.
Well, that's true too. I get people to send me, and I appreciate that. It helps because then I don't have to do that. But there are times when I will go down rabbit holes. If I hear a clip that reminds me of something that he said before and I catch him in a lie, then yes, I do have to go down that rabbit hole and verify for myself that my thinking was correct. And therefore I can bring it to everybody else and say, in fact, yes, he's lying on this, because that's something that people misconstrue about DT. I'm not full of shit. I listen and other people that are friends of mine actually take the time to listen to things and put pieces together, two and two together, right? And when I do that, I want to make it known, even if it's something very minor, that this guy is in fact a fucking con man, a piece of shit grifter. So that way, uh it's all archived, right? Right on my
Mhm.
channel. It's going to be very easy for somebody to go back and say, so let's say he gets out of this whole thing, right? Completely no jail time. He's off to a different state and he's doing the same bullshit that he always does because he doesn't know any better. He's just a fucking grifting con man. That's what he is,
Mhm.
right? So let's say he gets away and he goes someone else. Well, we've done the work, right? We've pointed out all of the inaccuracies, the lies, the grifts, the ways in which he manipulates and sarcastically terrorizes people, or sarcastically ask for money. It's all here, right? Nobody has to go further than this particular channel to figure out what a grift and a con man this piece of shit really is. I know other people have tried to point out these things, but I think this channel has done it better than anybody and showed the way to combat the bullshit, right?
Mhm.
Because we know that he's going to do this again, right?
Mhm.
It's a pattern that he can't get out of, because at this point he said it for himself that he's not really capable of working. If you don't believe me, listen to this clip.
I couldn't hold the job if I tried at this point. I'm not capable.
Those are his words, not mine.
You wish.
Those are his words, not mine. See, that's another thing that people get twisted up here. So this is why Slappy has never brought a case against me for defamation. Because what is he going to say? Those were my words and I didn't mean them, Your Honor. That's
Right.
all we do on this channel, is we point out his words, right? Words of
Mhm.
wisdom, because they're
Mhm.
usually really dumb, right? And so what is he going to do? Saying that we we defamed him? How do we defame him when these are his words, right? These are his words, not mine.
Exactly.
I can
Mhm.
make, and by the way, he did say this too. Hold on, right here.
I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. They can say whatever the fuck they want. You know, say whatever the fuck you want. You want to call me, fucking say it. Like, I don't care.
In that clip, he almost said, "You can call me fat," and he doesn't care. But if you don't believe me that he even thinks he's fat, listen to this clip.
He's so out of shape. And it's my fault. It's my fault.
He's so out of shape, and it's his fault. You see, that's the power of using one words against themselves, right? If you're stupid enough to go onto a public platform like YouTube and say words, then those same words can be used against you every single time, right? Especially when you're saying dumb shit like he does on a daily basis, right? Usually a nightly basis.
Well, it's like the boofing thing. He tried it for a while to say that was defamatory, and we had that little clip. It wasn't just about the ketamine
No,
stream. We had that little clip, and then we finally like, okay, we got to pull it out,
not
right? We
only
just got to
yeah,
pull it out.
not only did he talk about ketamine, which none of us on the show ever talked about. He talked about boofing. This isn't something new. He talked about boofing years ago, which I found a stream that I downloaded where he talked about, oh, and he was deadpan serious. It wasn't like he was joking. I'm gonna be in the van. I'm gonna go boof. So these are his words, not mine. They came from him, not me. So when later on, that all of this, that look, even if he gets off, right? This is definitely not um gonna be for naught, right? Everything that we've done for the past year is not for naught. This is important, and it will be important going forward, especially if he gets off. Let me get caught up on chat here. Danny's Impact. What's up, Danny? To be honest, the best thing they gave at the detention center when I was arrested was the bologna sandwiches.
Gross.
Yeah, yuck. I'd much rather eat them at home.
I actually heard that as the blow me sandwiches.
Bologna. Yeah, well, there you go. They killed
Give it some time. Give it some time.
Exactly.
Yeah, Xander, you're right. They did kill the wolves that naturally thin deer and elk herds, but they reintroduced them back here in Colorado, which is awesome. So it's slowly coming back. Rib Guy with the $5 super. PSA court is coming up. Please look out for violations of the judge's order and clip them. Second, he will be kicking someone out of his group before court.
Really?
I wonder who that could be, Rib Guy. Text me, Rib Guy, who you think. That would be cool. Let's see. MLH treats men or women the same, like a book of stamps. Stop it, Nick T. Pup Groomer. With the 10 gifted MLH Monster Squad memberships. If you got a membership from Pup, make sure you say thank you. Thank you very much, Pup Groomer. Thank you so much for that. It's awesome and well appreciated. He might work really hard for those honey buns in prison. That's true, Danny.
Have they gotten the laptop back?
No, he has not.
Okay.
He hasn't gotten the laptop or the 2 phones back, regardless.
That actually means something.
It does mean something because I know that there have been times when people have kept things for the police have kept like stuff for evidence like laptops and phones for up to a year, but I haven't heard of much more than that. And I think it's well past the year that that they've had his laptop and phones. Very peculiar at the very least, right? So that's what I'm saying. I think the goal is to get him into jail for whatever amount of time that is, 6 months, 2 years, whatever. And then I think more charges are coming, you know. Oh, do we want to hear that clip, huh? Okay, well, here's Slappy when the law comes around. The video never gets old of that either.
It does not.
When he's
that
sitting
should be a meme. I love that one.
Yeah. The one where he's sitting there, he's trying to, pack his bowl with whatever is in there. There's speculation. Is it weed? Is it something else? Whatever. But, he's just sitting there and he's just, getting ready to just smoke right in his RV, which I believe is still legal in California, right?
Not in the driver's seat. Not in the driver's seat.
Oh, not in the drive. That's why he ducked.
Oh, okay.
I get it now. Okay, cool. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Total sense. Yeah, if he was in the passenger, it would have been a whole different thing, right? I mean, because technically that's his home there, right?
Right.
So, you're allowed to do shit like that, but yeah,
not in the driver's seat.
Play the disclaimer again. I played it earlier, but I'll play it again.
I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. They can say whatever the fuck they want. Say whatever the fuck you want. You want to call me, fucking say. Like, I don't care.
Well, then if you don't care, I don't care either. Sandra says maybe swatting info on his old phones. That could be it. Doesn't it? Don't people find it really, really strange that once he got the ankle monitor on, there have been 0 swattings? Isn't that weird? That's fucking weird, isn't it?
So that brings me to a point.
Yeah.
There was, he said people saying that he swatted himself is defamation. The cops actually said it on a stream. There's body cam of them coming. I don't think it was it might have been when they confiscated his shit, but I can't remember. But the cops, it's probably on Dad Ant's channel. The cops said he asked what he was being investigated for or whatever, and the cops said swatting himself. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember that very clearly. They indicated that he was the suspect in the swatting.
Right.
So So there's you can't be defamatory in saying, what you've heard. I mean, it. Look, I talked to my lawyer about defamation, right? Because remember, Slappy was kind of insinuating that he was going to sue me for defamation, right? So immediately I'm talking to my lawyer and I'm telling my lawyer about all this, and you know what their response was? In their subtle kind way, they were being like, don't be a dumbass, he's not going to do it. Because but what they said was, I will tell you, MLH, the bar for defamation in Colorado or California, it doesn't matter, is really high.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, go for it if you want to go down that route. I've already got everything I need in video form. You know what I mean? I mean, Slappy's so stupid. He pretty much says what's on his mind at all times, right? And it's not very smart. It's just stupid strategy to go out there and show. It's like playing a poker game, but you're showing everybody your hand, right? I mean, could you win? Yeah, you could win by default because you could get better cards than everybody else on the table. But they know what you're going to do, so you're going to get way less of return, right? I mean, that people will fold if they know that you have a better hand.
I have a weird question.
Yes.
Who else has gotten swatted 3 times besides me?
Slappy has been swatted 3 times.
Me and
I have
him.
not. I have not been. Jay was swatted twice. I was there for both of them. I was there at the end of the first one, and I was there in the middle of the second one, which didn't fly with me. You guys saw that all play out. No, you've been swatted 3 times, CBS?
Oh yeah.
Wow,
I didn't
that's
know that.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did
I
not
think
know that.
and I think the last swatting was called in as a buh. Finish the word.
But
Because they came in, they went into Scientology, came back out. I had 4 cars. I asked the cop what was going on because, like I said, I grew up with police. I don't have a fear. So I'm like, what's happening? And he goes, oh, nothing. He goes, is that the only purse you have? And I'm like, sure. It was a little bitty, by like 5 by something, 5 by 7 maybe. And he's like, you didn't bring anything else today? I went, no, I just have my gimbal and my phone and stuff. And he's like, okay. I go, what was it for? And he goes, oh, nothing. I'm like, no, seriously, what was it for? He goes, oh, it's no big deal. I said, don't make me have to go look it up. What was it for? He goes, you won't find it. He said, literally, you won't find it. And him and his buddies sat like a half a block away from me for about 15 or 20 minutes.
Huh.
It was a really weird one. It made me think
it was a B scare.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it easier for you guys to figure out.
Yeah. And
right.
I have not been bothered since.
That's really
go figure.
Weird. That's really weird. Barbara says hi and bye. Well, hi and bye to you, Barbara. Thanks for stopping by. He smokes and drinks and then drives. Seen that shit firsthand, Danny says. Oh, I know that. I mean, yeah, he definitely does that. He doesn't give a fuck. He just doesn't he doesn't show you the act on camera. But there have been several times when he's been high out of his gourd driving around. Yeah, he might kill somebody. He might kill somebody one day, Danny, and that's a shame. He said swatting wasn't making money anymore, Sandra said. Yeah.
Well, that tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah. Pup Groomer says cops have been called on me every time, but once that I've been going to the Vegas org. Oh well, that's just Scientology being stupid. I mean you're allowed to record as long as you're on public land. Which includes sidewalks. Most sidewalks. There are exceptions to that rule, and some people get annoyed that you have a camera in your hand and you're filming and they're walking by. They can be annoyed all they want, but they're in public. It's so weird the way that people hate cameras nowadays. It was just the opposite back in the day. You used to want to be in front of cameras. It's a weird societal tick that we have here. Sandra says he has unpaid parking tickets. Oh yeah, he doesn't care. He said on stream several times, Sandra, he doesn't pay parking tickets. He doesn't believe in parking tickets and all that.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't believe in paying parking tickets or paying for tickets in general. Like he doesn't give a fuck. He really doesn't.
Well,
Um
he's not gonna have to worry about that much longer. So
yeah, I agree. He's the only thing he's going to have to be worrying is this.
My butt hurts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there'll be none of this.
I was boofing cocaine up my ass.
Yeah, unless you do extra work inside. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I think that's it. I think that pretty much covers it. Let me quickly talk about this week real quick. Obviously today was a normal DT show. Wednesday will be a normal DT show. We'll have a commercial or two for you guys on Wednesday. Friday is going to be different. We're not going to do commercials. It's just going to be an all day court watch. CBF will be out there with Becky. They'll be in the courtroom, hopefully
Laughing our
giving
butts
us.
off.
Yep, laughing hopefully, and hopefully giving us updates on post
Yep.
or even direct text to me would be awesome because then I could report directly to everybody what's going on. Not inside the courtroom, obviously,
No,
because
no.
they won't allow that. But when they get breaks and stuff like that, that will be super interesting. And hopefully we will get the trial date. Now after Friday, DT is going to be going on hiatus, including myself. I can't promise that I'm not going to do any lives, but I really have promised myself that I need a mental break. I really do. So we've been going hard at this. I've been dealing with a lot personally, and also dealing with all of this and trying to keep things straight and together and all that stuff. So um, yeah. So that's gonna kind of be the schedule. I will do one more um, on Saturday. I'll do a comment show because there's a lot of comments that have come in that I feel obligated to let you all know. I will still be doing RP grinders because I don't think it's fair to my colleagues on the RP grinder show. But that's a more lax type of thing. We don't really, we talk about video games, and at the end we talk about other stuff as well. But it's just it's gonna be uh just me riffing on video games and stuff. So it'll be whatever. Did you get Thin Mints? Breezy ask. Sheila says it was when CHP pulled him over in Ventura. I think they had
Right.
an APB. Yes, I think you're right, Sheila.
That
Sucks
was
for the
the
guy
one
in
where
New
they took.
Mexico who pays for registration. Sanders says, I agree. Because all that is tied to the car, right? It's not tied to the
Mhm.
person. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take a hiatus, a break, however long, whatever the time period is for the next court date, whether that be trial or another court date. I'm taking a break, y'all. I really need it. I just need time to feel mentally better and get straight before I can provide you guys with the content that we've always been providing you. But I promise to keep you guys in the loop with some posts, like if there's some stupid things that go on or things of that nature, or things that you guys want to send me. Feel free to. I will look at them. Like I said, we're not going to be doing DT proper, but maybe there'll be a stream here and there that we just can't pass up, something way too good. um but that's it. That's all we got. Let's do our final thoughts because Flea is rushing me here. No, I'm kidding. Flea, go first.
yeah, I'm sorry. I got shit I gotta do because I have too many children.
Yeah. First she's like,
Yeah, no.
first she's like, do CBF first, and then she's like, hurry, wrap this shit up, motherfucker.
That's not. I said, listen, you soggy tortilla, we gotta wrap this shit up because I gotta go. I got shit to do, and I'm
Don't
not
make me.
getting paid. And
Yeah.
no, I'm
Well,
just kidding.
the check. First of all, the check's in the mail, Flea. Second of all, don't make me use the word hyperbole on you. Okay?
Oh God.
Hyper,
Hyper,
Or
hyper,
Worcester.
hyperbole, high barley,
hyper.
barley.
You know that one.
Yeah, that one. that one.
Worcester.
Today, Junior.
The brown stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't even mispronounce it wrong.
I know, it's so stupid. Go ahead.
Good. All right. Well, yeah, no, it's interesting stream. Shit kind of it's coming down to the wire in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
You know, court's on Friday. I'm pretty sure they're gonna set a court date. I would be surprised.
Uh-huh.
It's not impossible, but I would be surprised if the judge fucks around with this any longer. Because I think the judge probably getting a little impatient with it.
Mhm.
I can't imagine that they're not. And like we mentioned earlier, they're dropping off like flies all around the same time, which is really strange. I think something's going on. I don't know if somebody's rolling over on somebody else, but I know they're reporting each other for stupid shit. But that also, I feel like that breeds like a little bit of, all right, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you over.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the DA's contact information, you know, I don't know. It's just a theory. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking.
Mhm. Yeah. I would agree with that, Flea. Anything else?
Nope, let's wrap this up, motherfucker.
All right. Yeah, you're on a time limit.
My turn?
CBS. Yes.
Yeah.
You're on a time limit.
No, it's
No,
fine.
I've got the perfect. Children are in pain in the ass. I might be on Wednesday when we're going down to LA. And Becky and I will be laughing our asses off on Friday. So since I'm not the one who collects children, because I'm one of them crazy middle-aged lady who collects cats, this shit is over. Off to you.
I like that. Sweet and concise.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't have much other than I've thoroughly enjoyed bringing to you guys the humor that we bring. Just because I'm going on a hiatus, just because DT's going on a hiatus, doesn't mean that the channel's going down or anything of that, because I already know the bullshit that's coming, right? So just realize that I'm listening and watching and hearing everything, and I'm fully aware of what's going to be going on going forward and all that shit. But I do care about this channel, and I care about all of you. That being said, if you guys are struggling with your mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen. Sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. Could save your life. There's a hotline you can dial in North America. That hotline is 988. You can also text that number. There's also a website. That website is 988lifeline.org. If you're not in North America, type in your browser of choice, mental health help. Click on any of those options, and that'll get you connected with somebody that can help you out. Make sure you join us Wednesday. It's going to be a pretty fun show. I've already got a commercial lined up for you all. I'm sure Flea will be even worse than she was today. I don't know how much. But anyways, I hope you guys have a lot of fun doing this, or being in chat, or on the replay crew, or just listening in general, lurking. Thank you all so much for your support. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Gotcha.
Wednesday.
Woof, woof.
You know that little spiel you do at the end?
Yeah.
You gotta quit lying to people. You don't listen for shit.
You know what, you old bat?
He is a man.
True.
There you. You guys are wrong.